Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too, to try to get him going there.
Snap it to the back. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short. They don't...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Craver. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
You know, you would have thought that after having 3 interceptions in their last game, the quarterback would absolutely never throw this guy's way. But here we are, we're in the first drive, and they're trying to be aggressive, and they're attacking one of their best players defensively, and he makes them pay. 4 picks in 2 games. We got to be talking about this guy.
He's loose. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winner. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off the...
Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference.
Touchdown, LSU! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Trying to set up the screen. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Gus Meyer. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed. Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look. Taking advantage of the speed.
A quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic... They're trailing by 14 to Wisconsin. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Caught over the middle. It's busted. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Got some room to run. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Well, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Going for the big play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Craver. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try. He's got it. 1st down and more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. All to throw that one in there. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just...
Threads it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Man, I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Back to pass on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He's got it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season. And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Got a man. It's Kramer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. He breaks the tackle. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires into the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got another 25. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions a day.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He unleashes a long one, and he makes the catch inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a
and he throws another interception, taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
So they see a nigga bust. Put this on my little cousin, but for carried by 6, I'd rather be judged by a dozen. Young Broad Nation.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 40.
These hoes won't, these niggas won't kill me.
This offense is going to try.
Somebody got to feel me.
Win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
Cause it's them same niggas, them same niggas telling.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots.
And it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance to
Like Illuminati.
It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the...
It's picked off and another empty drive.
Like Obama in the kitchen with your mama.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
To the air. It's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and then never had a chance.
And we need
And
more
I
of
was,
this from
nigga,
this
was.
defense,
I
man.
looked
They
at him on
have
my
let
bitch
this
because
guy
they
have
see
too
him,
much
nigga,
time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd down, going up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to pass. It's Hart. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air on 1st down. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to slam in. And the
I look like making a members with these niggas. I ain't feeling with these niggas. Put a tippies on these niggas.
Looks as if we have an
Yeah, I got
injury on
bigger.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has been a stone wall. Can they stuff him again on 3rd and goal? Surging forward on the sneak. He did not make it a stone
Oh,
wall.
man, this shit funny.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward with this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can
Oh,
just
yes.
sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. He wants to change this route. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. That's caught. It's Durham. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. LSU quick to the line. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Sends it downfield. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. At the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
He'll start this drive firing. He's got it. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a 1st down.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. To the edge, it's Moss. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Working to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.